Hello, everybody. What's going on? This is Kenny Cummins here of Chilling with Kenny C, right here on TMVcafe.com, bringing you entertainment to your ears. Joining me at this time is all the way from the U.S. Virgin Islands. This man giving you
Sir.
some roots reggae combined with some dope lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Getting the parties jumping everywhere that he goes. I'm digging his man's vibes for real, for real. His latest single is called Bedroom Rough. Um, and that
Rough, yeah.
and that came out this past December. It is
hmm
available on all streaming platforms right now. He goes by the name of CaNn CaNn. He's with me right now. How's it going, man?
Bless, bless. Can't complain. Here, surviving, living, maintaining. How you doing?
I'm good, man.
All right, beautiful.
Appreciate you for being here to have this chat with me. So let's go ahead and get started. Um, how did you get it? How did you get started? How did your music journey get started? How did you got into pursuing music?
Uh, Childhood. I know it gets tedious. A lot of people say the same thing, but mine is genuinely, authentically, truly from childhood. It's embedded in my blood, in my veins. All I know is music coming up. My uncles, from my uncles, to my grandmother, singing every day in the household. Me being in from elementary school throughout junior high, and I was just playing in the school bands back in the islands, traveling the islands, playing amongst my peers, competing with my peers against other junior highs and elementary schools, just playing in the bands and stuff like that. Definitely.
So definitely family came into play
Yes, sir.
with the musics and obviously I mean one person do it, everyone's gonna end up doing it at some point.
Yes,
Um
naturally.
so so what was that moment in your journey, whether it was a song, whether it was a performance, what was the moment that you looked at everything and say, you know what, I could do this for real, for real. I can really pursue this. What was that moment that made you do like, I think I can do this?
I remember as far back as performing in well, we call it elementary back in the islands. I don't know. I'm not familiar too much with what they call it here in the states and what you call the U.S. mainland. But I would always be the loudest. I was always the shortest, of course. It is what it is, and I'll always be the loudest mouth in the whole choir singing, and everybody will tell my mom, "Yo, your son, he got some pipes, he got some voice on him." So that's when I knew, like, in some way, shape, or form, I was supposed to be on somebody's stage, performing, just having fun, doing me, and entertaining the people. And from there, it just progressed into what we have today, which is CaNn CaNn. Yeah,
So anybody knows that you in the choir, everybody, you always gonna have someone that
yeah,
has that voice that stands out.
yeah.
That lead vocalist. It kind of reminds me of Sister the
Mm-hmm.
movie with Whoopi Goldberg, and he had this one dude. He was shy at first. He
Mm-hmm.
didn't want to do. He didn't want to get involved whatsoever. He didn't want to
Right.
be in that forefront. But Whoopi's character just encouraged him and was like, "You got this."
Mm-hmm.
So there was that scene when they're singing "Oh Happy Day," and
Mm-hmm.
then he got real comfortable and started. He's like, "Okay, this is my stage now."
Yep.
So you know that was one of the defining moments of that movie, and it's
Much
just
like the Tina Turner movie too.
yeah, the
Well,
Tina
the
Turner,
way they depicted it, the young version of Tina Turner in the church.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The church, it hits different, man.
Yeah.
I am a son of a pastor.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've been in the choir myself. I didn't have the pipes. I was just going along with everybody, like the singing. Like I mean, it's if you get into singing, like
Mm-hmm.
you got West, you got your voice got to be on point.
Yeah.
Especially if you got a strong voice, like you can't just be putting anything, take it for granted. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's a lesson, boys and girls. Like if
Mm-hmm.
you if you singing, and,
Jules.
and gotta take care of that voice. Take the proper, precautions. You know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
so for sure. So I've gotten to listen to a few of your tracks. I'm definitely, I like reggae. I like the roots reggae. I like all Jamaican caliber music, grew up listening to Bob Marley, and just the whole Marley family for that
Mm-hmm.
matter. And then
Mm-hmm.
I remember guys like a Beanie Man and the Elephant Man and
Yeah.
Sean Paul.
Yeah.
That was a time. You know what I'm
Definitely
saying?
was. That
Uh,
definitely
so
was. Can't ever let that time go.
yeah, I look. I still got Dirty Rock by Sean Paul somewhere in my CD case, and
There you go.
and
You said CDs. You took it back.
yeah, yeah. I know
Yeah.
I know we live in different times. I know we're
It's
living
cool, brother. I got CDs
in,
too. Trust me. I got a
so
CD player too. Hey, listen, man, we here.
that that's just something about having a CD. Like it was a collectible for a
Mm-hmm.
lot of us.
Mm-hmm.
Now, back in our parents' days, they had the vinyls.
Mm.
And that's my mom and dad, they got all sorts of vinyls.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking Motown type, that era. But having a CD, it meant something. And I know we're living in digital times. And CD sales have declined
Mm-hmm.
drastically these past decade or so.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll never forget going, waiting for that Friday. Yeah, it was a Friday
Always
when
Fridays. Yeah.
is in the Best Buys, getting it for 9.99.
Before Best Buy, I mean, I think we kind of showing our vintageness now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But
Sam Ash.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
What was the big
So,
J&R?
yes.
Hey, listen, man. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we them.
So
It was
so
truly collectible items, and everybody, I remember as far back as everybody wanted to be the first one to say, "Yo, I got this." And then you bust open the case, and then you pull out the sleeve.
yeah,
You look at the pictures, you look at the artwork. All of that was just a whole part
yeah,
of the culture, if so to speak. That, as you just said, has drastically just vanished over the past decade. But it is what it is. We got to adapt with the times, and digital world ain't too bad. But like you just said, ain't nothing like a good old physical copy of your favorite composition of
yeah,
music, if so to speak. Yeah.
yeah. There you go. Favorite composition, favorite artist,
Yep.
the artwork, and just looking into the credits, see who
Mm.
did what, the mix, the
100%. It was
the
easier that way. Oh, look. See, I got my credits here. Now you gotta
yeah.
go on
Now,
Google.
now you gotta go
Because
now if you
everybody does, oh, I wrote this. I was one behind
yeah,
this. I'm like, nah, we don't believe you. Need more people. But
yeah.
it's
Yeah, you gotta go to that streaming platform and hit
mm-hmm.
hit the credits.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not the same.
Not
Like
the
when
same.
we, it's like when you go to that CD cover and you see your name on there next to
100%.
songwriting.
Mm.
That's like, you know what? That's me.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes,
So,
sir.
um, I want to chat about this latest single, Bedroom Wolf. That was your latest single this past December.
Yes, sir.
Talk up, seems self-explanatory, but
Yeah, it's listen,
yeah,
I'm gonna put it this way.
yeah,
Um, I'm a ladies man. You know what I'm saying? I love catering to the ladies. I love, just seeing ladies move, and it's like I like to see the reaction from my performances. That's what I'm really, 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 really known for. Coming up in the underground to the independent scene to where I am at currently. I'm still independent, but like I really going back to back then, you really had to get out there and really show and prove amongst the best of the best in whatever city or town you was living, wherever you was coming from. And I really put my work in on these stages, and the crowd reaction is the only reason I did it for. It's still the only reason I still do it for, not was or and bedroom month, like you just said, it's self-explanatory. It gets rough. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to keep it clean, but it does get rough at times. And yeah, I just had to sing about it one good time.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong serenading to ladies.
Yes, sir.
Making sure they are all appreciated for
Hmm.
for their presence,
100%. Love
for
my
their
queens, man. Love my
shout,
queens.
shout out to the queens,
Absolutely.
for just being unapologetically themselves
Yep.
and just want to have a good time, enjoy life.
100%. 100%.
So yeah. Every now and then, you're gonna mix it up here and there
Yeah, yeah,
and put
absolutely,
so
absolutely, absolutely.
so
I like I said, I also rap too, and haven't rapped in a while, but my pen game is up to par. It could keep up with the best of them. But I just started migrating a little more towards my roots of from whence I came. And I'm comfortable right here, right now, because this is truly who CaNn CaNn, the artist, is. You know what I'm saying? And coming from the soca, calypso, even merengue, bachata, salsa, all of that, because in the islands, everybody's mix up. No matter what island you're from, you have somebody from somewhere, some other island that just found a home on your birth island. So no matter what island you're from, you have some kind of mix up at some point. And this is why I'm just a ball of energy, ball of creativity, and I just try to infuse a lot of my different angles into depending on the approach for the record. But yeah, that's who I am, brother. I had to do it one time once again for the ladies. It released December 27th, 2024, but it was intended to be a top of the year release. If you understand what I mean, like
yeah,
it was because when it released, prior to it being released on DSPs, they already had it in Jamaica, and all the DJs was reacting in Jamaica and the UK as just like a pre whatever teaser whatever. But when it officially released, like it's really to this point right now. I don't really check my numbers till the end of the week, stuff like that, because there's people that's just on it like that. I just try to, not really focus on it because the song is out organically, it's doing what it needs to do. And it's give me a lot of interviews like this and spins all over the world on the radio. We just landed 105.1. Shout outs to DJ Nori, and we just landed 8 to 10 what you call it, top 40 stations across the nation, and then two satellite stations as well. So, it's doing what it needs to do organically. Yeah.
yes sir. Bedroom Wolf from
Hmm.
CaNn out on all the streaming platforms. Go check it out, give it a listen. Support this man
Yeah,
as he put it out.
video is out too, man. Video is out
Video.
too. Beautiful. We shot it in Ghana. Um,
Woo!
it was dope, man. It was dope. I'm looking to head back out to Ghana next month. I'm already booked out there because like I said, organically it's doing what it's doing. A lot of the
Yeah.
stations got it out there, and they're looking to put me on a lot of collabs with a lot of these uh A-list local artists, so to speak, in Africa. They didn't quite make it global yet, but they're who they are in Ghana. Like they are kings and queens in Ghana. So, just look forward for those collabs too as well. And yeah, just support the movement, man. It's CaNn Black Dot Mafia, know the vibe, man. Restless Media, Mystic Entertainment, you know the vibe.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. So you pretty much mentioned some things that you have in store for
Mm,
2025.
yes, yes.
So anything else in particular? Maybe some more new music in the works
Oh
that you
yeah,
have?
we got them lined up. I got my believe it or not, this is my little, I call it Can's Q, right? In this little
Yeah,
section right here. This is where all the magic happens. This is the pre-production. I record right here. I have a booth to the right of me. Your left to the right of me. And I record and mix everything here. Then I take it to the big house to put the last final mix with the bigger speakers and master it in the big house as well. But this is what I'm doing right next to me. I have my dry erase board where I have my whole itinerary, up to March, the ending of March, lined up, written down right on this, and that involves a lot of more collabs than anything. More collabs than anything. I've done over 50 dub plates already for different DJs, from just picking up the record, and I guess it's going to continue to come because the record is doing what it has to do organically. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's more
So
collabs than anything for now up to March. We're going to Panama in early March too, is when we come back from Ghana next month. Then we go to Jamaica later in March, the month of March. So yeah, we it's happening. It's moving.
the passport's gonna come in handy, man.
Absolutely.
That's what's up, man.
Full of
So
stamp already. Full of stamp.
yes, sir. So that's just
Looking for more.
yeah. So look, good for you, bro, man. You know,
Man.
traveling and everything, everything's lined up the way that it need to be.
Hmm.
So that's pretty cool. Where can people find you on social media?
Social media is IG at Cantastic1. Not fantastic. I am Cantastic. It's CANNTASTIK1. Altogether. CANNTASTIK1. That's Cantastic1. On Facebook is CaNn CaNn space CaNn. Um, TikTok is Can Talk Tick. CANNTOKTIK1. Can Talk Tick 1. CANNTOKTIK1. What else we got going on? Twitter. I lost the access to that. I'm still trying to get my Twitter back. Um, yeah, that's about it. That's about it. And of course, not Instagram, Spotify, YouTube. YouTube is Can Croy 718. Croy as in St. Croix, where I'm from in the US Virgin Islands. CANNCROIX 718. CANNCROIX 718. That's YouTube, and Spotify is my name, CaNn CaNn. Apple Music, my name, CaNn CaNn. Everything else is CaNn CaNn. If it's a music platform, it's CaNn CaNn.
There you have it, man. Check
Mhm.
out CaNn CaNn. He's gonna be traveling for a couple months
Yeah,
in
for the first
2020,
quarter, definitely a
first
lot of traveling.
quarter
Hmm.
traveling. And while he's doing that and working on some more new music, keep the spins coming for
Hmm.
Bedroom Wolf. Available on all streaming platforms, and the music video for that song is also out
Yes, sir.
as
Beautiful,
well.
colorful video.
Beautiful, all the way from Ghana. He
Yes,
shot this in
sir.
Ghana, man.
In
So
Ghana.
just that atmosphere of that video is something to behold. I'm just
Hmm.
saying. So go check that out. CaNn,
Yes,
thank you
sir.
so much for being on the show this evening.
Yes, sir.
And busy schedule, busy times are ahead for you.
Yes,
And
sir.
I look forward to many more good things from you in the foreseeable future. You enjoy your evening, you enjoy the
Hmm.
rest of your week, you enjoy your traveling, safe travels, obviously. And thanks again for your time, man.
Bless up. Salute. Appreciate you for your time too, brother.
You have a good night.
You too. Night night.
All right, peace. Yes, sir.
Bye.